I'm Ken Evans, Strategic Communications Director for the City of Wichita. I have a brief update for you this morning regarding some storm damage estimates that we'll start with, and some updates from our various departments regarding what's been going on over the weekend and what our status is today. So before we move on any further, so a preliminary damage estimate we have at this moment, and this is very preliminary, is $300,000 of damage to the areas that the City of Wichita serves in its various departments. We will update that estimate as we go forward. But crews have been working since Thursday night's storm and over the weekend, serving our citizens in a variety of ways, making roads and intersections safe for travel. Public Works and Utilities crews worked over the weekend. They have now restored water to a neighborhood in the northeast, and Public Works Deputy Director Joe Pager will be here to update you on that, and also about the extension of the free use of the landfill. The free use of the landfill at Brooks Landfill for storm damage disposal is now extended through Wednesday of this week. Okay? Joe?
Public Works and Utility crews continue to work through the weekend on addressing storm issues across our community. At this point, we've cleared in excess of 35 tree limbs that were blocking streets at various locations across the city. We have repaired or replaced 65 traffic signals. We have also addressed additional traffic signal issues at 35 other intersections. As Ken mentioned, the response to the use of the landfill has been very good. On Saturday, we had approximately 720 customers make use of the landfill. That's about 10 times the normal volume for a Saturday. As a result of that, the city has decided to extend the storm response efforts at the landfill through close of business on Wednesday. So that's 5 p.m. Wednesday, extended from 5 p.m. Tuesday. I do want to emphasize that we can accept only the materials that we're allowed to under our permit at the Brooks C&D landfill. That is limited to roofing materials, wood products, wall or floor covering, plastered drywall, plumbing fixtures, electrical wiring, electrical components containing no hazardous materials, and non-asbestos insulation. Citizens are reminded that all loads are screened by our contractor at the landfill for compliance with our disposal permit. In addition to the work that's been done on the streets, we had a contractor working for Westar on Saturday that is a part of Westar's recovery work. That contractor drilled into a 24-inch water main on North Woodlawn at 29th Street North. As a result of the damage to that water line, we have established temporary reconnections to residential, commercial customers, as well as Jackson Elementary School. Today we are working with USD 259 to make sure that our workaround solution for Jackson Elementary is adequate to meet the needs as soon as the school reopens. And in addition to the traffic control signal work that I talked about earlier, we have 4 sets of signals that are being repaired in the same corridor on North Woodlawn. That signal work is expected to be completed later today, Monday, and at this point we expect Woodlawn from Mains Gate to K96 to reopen to traffic approximately 5 p.m. today. Be happy to answer any questions.
Joe, how many trees did you say?
We have 35 locations where trees were blocking streets that we removed to the back of curb. We're working with forestry on addressing a large number of public responsibility street trees throughout the city at this point. We're still formulating our complete recovery. Park Forestry is doing that work currently. Public Works and Utilities will probably be augmenting their forces to be able to get that work done sooner.
And you said $300,000 in damage. What does that include?
I wish I had more information right now, but basically it does not include airports. It does include many of the other types of work that the city is responsible for, but I can get you some more information later today. We're going to issue a release after we're done with the briefing.
Okay, so it includes like the traffic signals, any city property that was damaged?
I believe so, yes, but these are, I stress, these are preliminary estimates, and it's likely to change.
Does that include overtime?
I don't know that it does. I don't think it does. So this is damage only.
We sustained the usual roof damage that you would expect in a windstorm. We had a number of different facilities with roof damage and other wind-related damage. So that's a lot of the public facility impacts.
How long will that temporary water fix be in place?
At this point, we're working on a emergency purchasing process to have a contractor come in to do the repair work to the water main itself. The water main type and size is such that we do not have the capacity in-house to make the repairs, so we'll be using a contractor. We're working today to get bids from contractors to get that work scheduled, so we don't have a time yet for completing that work.
Is this resulting in lower water pressure in that area or anything like that?
At this point, my understanding is that water pressure is normal for those customers that are in the residential area. Today, the offices are occupied, and our largest concern is the elementary school because of the nature of their water usage. There's periods of very high demand. We want to make sure that we've got adequate capacity to meet that expected load when the school reopens.
At Jabera Airport, power's been restored to the buildings now, but there is still no power to the lighting system on the runways and taxiways. And as a result, Jabara will only be open during the daytime hours, sunrise to sunset at this point. Midwest Corporate Aviation is currently in the stages of cleaning up that hangar that collapsed on top of several planes. As I mentioned, we don't have damage estimates for that yet, but we will report that when we do. All taxiway and runway safety areas have been cleaned up as of 1 p.m. on Friday. And at Eisenhower Airport, the new terminal did sustain minor damage to the roof. Plans are being made to order a new section to make the repair. This is to the new terminal. All activities are normal at the existing terminal, which is utilized for daily operations. Okay.
How much damage, Ken?
I don't have an amount for that, but I've heard it described as minor roof damage
Okay.
to one section, I believe. Excuse me.
Second delay the opening or anything like that?
We don't expect any delay caused by that.